Sup guys, Cypherx here, wishing you a beautiful day as always. With Overdox 2.0 rearing its obscenely large head at us and a tournament literally around the corner, I've been tasked by the guys at MOBA Esports with giving you guys my thoughts on a best practices, tips and tricks to perform better in Overdox and have an overall better battle royale experience. Now I know some of you are thinking, bro, where's the 2.0 breakdown? Where's the charts? Where's my graphs? Where's my pictures? Guys, 2.0 is literally the biggest update we've ever had, ever. It's like 5 or 6 updates put together. 2.0 is so huge that if it needed a haircut, it would need a landscaper just to get a touch up. Like, it's that big. Some of you were logging in for the first time in a while and things are just all over the place. I'm talking massively inflated HP and damage numbers. I'm talking people smacking you around for 800 to 1000 damage. It's so big that we're gonna have to take at least a few weeks to watch the dust settle and see what stays and what changes up. In the meantime, I will release videos in series based on what tips I think are safe and won't change. I also did this because I don't think anyone has the time for a 30-minute how-to video that could be irrelevant in about a few weeks. They're going to change a few things. HP is one of them. So let's begin with the most relevant arena tip in my humble opinion. RPG rules state kill everything, open everything, take all buffs and farm that sweet HP. Yes, kill every single watcher bot and check every buff device and chest you come across. I don't care if you have to walk out of your way to do it. Memorize and dedicate all the chests and item locations to memory because you're gonna need these. And by the way, this is not for weapon levels. I know I mentioned that before and I'll explain why in a second, but the reason you're grinding monsters and opening things is for HP. Sweet, beautiful, delicious HP. Pre 2.0 max HP was around 600. 2.0 max HP is 1500, bro. That's 1500. You want to put yourself on as even terms as you can with people walking around in leveled up gear, starting their matches with 800 to 1000 out the gate. Something to note is killing monsters will also no longer give you weapon levels in the field unless you rock the Full of Drone, the Murte gear, or a Murte soul. Weapon levels are even more potent than they were before due to weapons having super scaled damage, even more than HP and armor was. HP was scaled about double where weapon DPS was scaled about 4.5 times. In the patch notes, it was mentioned that this will be adjusted in the future, as I mentioned earlier, but no matter what, my advice still stands. Farm that HP. Make yourself a sponge, okay? Because literally people are ganking each other and one-shotting each other, and you don't want that to happen. Tip number 2, do your dailies like your life depends on it. Because seriously, they really do. Like, do not skip your dailies. They're life. They are more important now than they ever were. Weapon Awakening tokens are given via the daily shop, daily quests, and video ads. You can get up to 6 Armor Awakening tokens and 3 Weapon Awakening tokens if you complete your dailies and check the daily shop every single day. In 1 week, that's 21 weapon tokens and 42 armor tokens, or 7 awakening attempts at a weapon and 14 for an armor piece. Why am I harping on this? Because I'm a #1 offender of this rule and tend to forget or skip my dailies at times. I got complacent because I kind of forgot about gold and 4 crystals didn't really mean that much, but I did hit them when I could. Now it's an absolute. Awakening is too much of a game changer. Awakened regular weapons are literally turning into the stuff of dreams. I won't go into details, but long story short, awakened weapons get almost 30% more damage, even more in some cases. They get increased overall stats and an additional effect on their ultimates, such as Steel Sword's ult having knockdown now. This has helped me chase down and kill tons of opponents and is just one example. Awakened armor can be extremely competitive with legendary armor, save armor souls, but with awakened armor and weapons getting extra substats like run speed or crit rate, they can even double up on this by the way, they can easily make up for it. Concerto Sanguines hitting for like 800 damage crits anybody? I mean, that's assassination right there. Final tip for this video. Join the Discord community. Join it, hit the button, click it, install the app, join it, watch what they have to say, listen to them. Join it already. The community Discord is always active, but lately it's been on absolute fire post update 2.0. I can barely keep up with it. Resident Big Brains NKL and Krite are constantly going over damage numbers, meta builds, weapon theory, best armor choices, and stuff you wouldn't even think of or consider. I've gotten so many ideas and learned so much from just reading, not even participating, just reading the chat as it flies by. It's tons of meta level knowledge of the game and it's all free. Just join and grow the community. I get hundreds, sometimes thousands of views on these videos, so I know that there are tons of people playing, both new and old, who need a leg up in learning this game. Join the Discord, click the link below, and meet some of the most deadly contenders in Overdox history. Now look, I know that last tip sounded like a plug of sorts, but I'm not kidding. The Discord is one of the best resources, bar none. This game doesn't really have a wiki. It doesn't have that much of a Reddit even that. Like, the Discord is the best choice, best source of knowledge I can tell you of, and you gotta hit it up, okay? And that's it for now, guys. As the days go by and we get closer to and go through the SCA tournament, I plan to release more and more tips both about the game and also about the 2.0 breakdowns as we see the dust settle and things start to make more sense. Even some rants, because let's be honest, 2.0 is not all rainbows and sparkles, not by a long shot. Until then, love, peace, and elevate your hunts, guys. Lates.